I'm out in the middle of the woods again. It's another beautiful day. Figured just as I wrapped up a whole bunch of meetings on Zoom, rather than just chilling, I would go for a little stomp in the woods. And what I'm finding out here is it's so silent. Did you hear that? Silence. I hear a small brook. We have a river that runs behind our house, and this time of year it's down to a little small brook because some of it's probably frozen at the edges or being cramped by snow. But I do hear a little babbling brook. But I'm just thinking how amazing it is to be in this kind of silence. And those of you that have really busy workplaces or really busy households where you might have a lot of kids at home, or the TV is always on, or there's always lots of noise in and around you and in your head, it's beautiful to just find some silence. And one of the things I'm thinking about today in terms of silence that was inspired by a morning meditation I did through an app, they talked about, what if you don't need to make anyone or anything wrong? Just imagine that you don't have to make what's happening in the world wrong. You don't have to make your partner wrong. You don't have to make your kids wrong. You don't have to make what you did wrong. You don't have to comment on climate change and how that's destroying the planet. You don't have to worry about all the species that are going, disappearing because of all these things that are happening. You don't have to make other activists wrong. You don't have to make the other political party wrong. It's amazing the clear space that opens up in your field and around you if you just pause a little in the identifying wrongness. Now, sure, there are things wrong in the world that we need to work on. That's why I work in the nonprofit sector. That's why many people do and work on causes that are important to help right some of the wrongs. But imagine just giving yourself a breather of making other people wrong. For me, it's like, I wake up in the morning and my partner didn't turn up the stove enough, or my office is too cold, or I'm hungry and I wish I could have eaten breakfast, or, this client moved this meeting and so now it's created cramping in my other part of my day, or whatever it is around you. Or my kid hasn't responded to my text. That's wrong. But if I just quiet that voice and quiet the wrong making that I'm doing, it just creates a beautiful silence. It's more about letting go and ease and flow and just being with all that is right. I hope you can find some rightness today and not just focus on all the wrongness, because that just creates strife and pain and suffering for yourself. So go out there and find some rightness in the world, or at minimum, just stop the wrong making, quiet the wrong making muscle a bit, and enjoy the peace and silence that comes.